All right, guys, we are back on. So,
Why, yes, the fuck we are.
yes, we are. We're definitely back on. Good Friday. But
See,
we were talking about.
I hate this Good Friday shit. Go ahead.
I know you hate Good Friday.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means.
I didn't know until
Every
you asked
Friday's
me.
good to me.
You asked me what day it was. I was like, oh shit, Good Friday's
every
before
Friday
Easter.
good to you? Like, motherfuckers getting off work, they got the weekend off, so every fucking Friday's good. Why is there one day out of the year where they call it Good Friday? Everybody loves Friday.
It's a Catholic thing.
Why do you think they made that movie Friday?
Don't you get me out.
Motherfuckers
I
get
know
off
that
work,
movie literally minute by minute.
Motherfuckers get off work and they know Friday. What the fuck is one of the first things you're gonna do when you get off work on Friday, knowing you got the weekend off? What are the first things you're gonna do?
Drink.
That part.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You might be cool the rest of the week, right? But when Friday comes, you already got plans.
Usually people start on
plans
Thursday.
on Monday for what you were gonna do on Friday every week. Every week, motherfuckers gonna stop at the liquor store. Then they're gonna go home, take a shower, get dressed, put on their Friday's finest. Might go out to the bar later on that night to have a couple shots before they go, just to get primed. But they know they got a bottle at home when they come home. God damn it!
And
So
if you have a good girl,
hit the bar. Oh yeah, especially if you got a nice bitch.
she'll have a drink waiting for you.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
You gonna get some pussy.
And then go
You're
back
gonna
out.
be drunk. You're gonna have a buzz on from whatever your fucking vice is on the weekend. Smoke some weed, whatever the fuck you gonna do. You're gonna be drunk. Only thing you're gonna be thinking about is, man, all week long you like, damn, I'm tired as hell. I just got home from work. But Friday come, shit, I'm finna tell my old lady.
You get a little Pippin step.
You get a little bit more pep in your
I don't have
step.
to talk to nobody for 2 days.
Yeah, cause you gonna come home. All you gonna be thinking about. I'm telling you, gonna get primed. You gonna get in the shower. You gonna put on your Friday's finest. You gonna do your thing. Have plans on going out with your boys and the girls, having shots, doing all that shit, having a good time. And the minute you get done, man, I'm finna go home and nail my old lady to the cross.
You know what's funny though is it doesn't just go for men; it goes for women too.
Yeah, no
but,
shit.
But they'll have a couple drinks with the girls, and then they'll come home, and then everybody showers, and then you guys go out type deal, and then you go.
You know what I hate
or
though
whatever.
about, and I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm gonna say this shit anyway. Notice I ain't called you a bitch this time, but ladies, I hate.
You have been very tame with me.
I hate. Well, fuck all that. I don't think I'm never tame, but I hate when because there's a difference between a woman, a bitch, and a hoe. A woman can carry herself way better than the other two. But the thing I do not like about some females, and I say females, you notice I didn't say a woman because there's a big difference between a woman and a hoe,
girl.
a slut, a bitch, a female, even though their gender is female. But
See, I wrap
hate-
all them into just a girl.
You can't group them all. You can't bunch them up together. You can't group them together because you know the difference between a woman and the rest of them. Like a woman, she carries herself with class. Everybody,
Sophisticated.
yeah, everybody knows
Elegance.
that. I hate to see a bitch drink a motherfucking. I don't give a fuck how bad she is. Drink a beer out the can and smoke a fucking Newport. No, bitch, that's a turn off.
I've dated women that have smoked. I have friends that smoke that are girls, but I've never seen them smoke a Newport.
Whatever cigarette.
But Boone's Farm and all that bullshit. Oh,
Now,
God.
I
Box
don't,
wine.
I don't,
all,
I don't
yeah.
knock, I don't knock a bitch for drinking a beer. At least drink it out the bottle, or drink it out of a glass.
A
Don't
glass.
drink it out the fucking can. That's ghetto as fuck. And then don't have that bitch wrapped up in a brown paper bag and you just hitting that bitch like you on the block.
Wait, hold on. You've girls walk around with paper bags on the.
Bro, where the fuck you been at? Yes.
I've never seen that.
Yes.
Men, yes.
And don't let it be
Women
no
never.
motherfucking Natty Light or no 211 Steel Reserve and shit like that. Nah, bitch, my dick won't even get hard no more. I don't give a fuck how bad you is or how nice your body look, how cute you is. No, bitch, I'm not fucking you.
You know, you and I were talking about beer when I had that the Budweiser Zero.
This
You know,
motherfucker had a
but
bottle of Budweiser
was-
Zero, which means no alcohol.
I was thinking about it, and I was laughing and I don't know why I just thought of this, but it came back. You know how you have memories that just all of a sudden come back because you trigger, and you're like, oh fuck. You know, you start laughing.
I couldn't believe when you pulled them out. I'm like, what the fuck is that, Mark?
I remember fucking girls buying 6-packs of Bud Ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Bud
long as they were in the bottle, though, because a bitch that buy ice anything, beer anything, I don't give a fuck. That she can handle her liquor. Because them motherfuckers are strong.
See, the ones that I grew up with, the girls, they always liked the cheap fucking Pop-Up and Burnett's. Burnett's with a big vodka.
Whoa,
that's what it was, Burnett's.
Now, speaking of that, let me give you a story on this shit. I got my brother-in-law, this nigga.
Burnett's had a different
He was a fool. Like, my little brother-in-law, man, he was he is, not so much anymore. But when he was younger, he used to kill me because this nigga would buy like the good vodka, like Grey Goose and Ciroc and all that shit. But him and the guys would drink it. So when it came time, to go pick up the hose and shit, he would go buy Burnett's and fill up the goddamn Grey Goose bottles and shit with them.
Oh. And so he did what bars used to do.
And these hoes would be fucked up thinking they drinking top of the line shit. No, bitch, you got a $7 fifth in that motherfucker.
$8.99.
Yeah, bitch. He used to kill me with that shit. I used to be like, man, boy, you a fool.
Oh,
you was a fool.
So much Burnett's, man.
That was
somebody Burnett's.
And the nigga turned out so many niggas on like this what you do. Like he would make everybody go in. On the good shit, like all the guys. Yeah. Like, okay, we finna get us some Grey Goose and some Ciroc and all that shit, right? So these niggas getting fucked up off the good shit, right? Yeah. So then when the hoes get calling at night and they want to come through and kick it and party, this nigga be like, shit, we finna go down here to the liquor store, nigga, and get some Burnett's and fill these motherfuckers up. And I be like, and these hoes that like these bitches, y'all don't know the difference?
Oh my God,
cheap dates.
True too. White people do that shit too. I remember when I was young and I first started drinking, right? And my dad had this huge liquor cabinet. He had fucking top line shit. But I remember, and this is before vodka, when I was in vodka, I was just trying shit, blah, blah, throwing up. Gross.
You were young.
You have to acquire the taste.
Yeah.
And, but I remember that sometimes, and I remember I got called out one day. I did not know. My dad had this Bowmore in a wood case, and it was a blue, nice bottle, two-tone type deal, Bowmore whiskey, or Bowmore. I think it's Scotch whiskey. I think Bowmore is, and it was really old. And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh shit, we just went through this fucking thing, dude. It was like 3/4 full." And I'm like, "Shit, we gotta match colors." I ended up putting fucking Coke.
Coca-Cola? Oh, dude.
It matched the color.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, my dad walked down, and we just got off the boat, and he literally, you guys stop right now. You guys, I don't care how you do it.
Yeah.
I don't care how you work it off, but you're going to give me that bottle. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you knew what he was
And I
talking
remember my buddy, KB, he lived down the street from me, and he looked at my dad and goes, "What are you talking about, Mr. Howland?" My dad goes, "Try it."
Yeah.
He goes, "No, I don't like that." And he goes, "Oh, try it." Let's Coke.
Was it? So it was majority Coca-Cola in that.
It was all Coca-Cola because we emptied them.
You were dumb as fuck for that.
Well, we were young. We were stupid. We were in high school, man.
That was just
Ray Dad's liquor cabinet.
That was not the best frame of thinking.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. And it was even worse because I remember he had DeLugos there, Farhood there, was just his guys that, used to work for him. And they were all just sitting down and, they were going through.
I remember.
That's what pissed him off the most.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Because he poured them up some. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have sent me over the top. But I remember one year, it wasn't last year for my birthday, it was probably the year before. So it was my birthday. We all had, we went to the club that night. I don't go to the club. But my homie and them, killing them, wanted me to go to the club. And we went out to the club. But everybody was bringing me bottles. So I had like motherfuckers 3 niggas had brought me a fifth, and like 4 other niggas had brought me a pint of the shit. So I had Douce and I had Black Hennessy, right? Mm-hmm. And I had them all on the counter. So a couple of my homies, they only drink Don Julio. That's their shit. The Anejo.
A lot of people do, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of tequila.
My dad loves Don Julio. My dad loves Don Julio.
Yeah, I used to be a fan. I used to drink Patron in 1800.
I know. Like by the way, I apologize for breaking that herd. I thought because I sold tequila, I thought you'd like it, but
no. I don't like tequila, but Jess does. So it was still around the same boat, you know. Okay. She still she didn't even drink too much of it. My daughter and my son's old lady came in here and killed that bitch. It was
literally like
they
about 3/4 full for at least 3 days.
They killed it. Yeah. It was more than that because I only took 2 shots.
Well, you said you took, and it didn't even look like you took anything.
It didn't move.
Yeah,
because I don't drink tequila. But my daughter and Kayana came in here and they killed that bitch. I think Jess probably had Jess made her 1 drink out of it. And so it was sitting right there on the table, and then when my daughter and Kiana came here, and they was like, "Shit, we already been drinking." So they took the bottle. I was like, I wasn't gonna.
So they couldn't even taste it.
I wasn't gonna tell them that it was for Jess, because that would have just sparked a different kind of conversation. So I just left the fuck alone. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy her another one or whatever, you know. But anyway, so yeah, so they came and drank the motherfucker, but one time, okay, well, I'll get back to, was that year, I think it was 2 years ago, that Killer and all them, everybody was bringing me bottles for my birthday, and I had like 6 or 7 bottles that were, you know, the shit that I drink.
Yeah.
Cognac.
Douce and Hennessy Black. And Black Hennessy.
Yeah. And so, Amanda had came over with, all the boys was over here. Right? Mm-hmm. All the boys over, it was like, when we came back from the club, it was like probably 30 niggas in here, right? Mm-hmm. And we all in here getting fucked up, woo woo. Amanda came over with her sister, Emily, bitch, and
then read her,
and a few other bitches, right? Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna refer to Raina as a bitch, because Raina, that's Amanda's niece, and she's a good girl. Plus, she married to one of the little guys that's in prison. One of the young guys. I ain't gonna say little guy. Young guys that's in prison. And anyway, so I wake up in the morning. The next morning, I'm like, damn. So the boys, they call me. They're like, Pops, where that bottle of syrup at? I'm like, shit, it was on the window ledge. You know, but I'm drunk. I'm not. Normally, I pay attention to shit like that, yeah. Right? So I'm like, that motherfucker not
This motherfucker is very attentive.
Yeah. So I'm like, but I was fucked up, and nigga, only thing I was thinking about was fucking my girl. So, you know, everything else out the window. And
Blinders.
I was so drunk, you know, we in there doing our thing or whatever, nigga. She put me to bed. When I went straight to sleep, curled up like a baby. You know, when it was done and over with. And so I get up the next morning, bro, and I know what I had as far as my bottles go, my liquor go. One missing. Then the syrup missing. You know what the syrup is, right? Mm-hmm. So that's missing. So
that's one thing I do know.
So then, motherfucker told me that a motherfucker that was here, I think it was another female. It might have been a nigga or both. I can't remember. And they like, yeah, woo ran off with that shit. So I called Manda. I'm like, Manda, who took my shit? And she was like, man, Nate, I ain't even gonna lie. My sister took that lean.
The one that you like?
No, I don't like lean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't like promethazine. I don't like that shit.
No, that's her sister that you like, though.
Amanda tried to blame my liquor, saying that another nigga had took my liquor. My little niggas ain't gonna take shit. If anything, they gonna ask, and I'm gonna tell them yes. Mm-hmm. They ain't got to take nothing or steal nothing.
Asking you
so come to find out, Amanda ass has stole one of my bottles, and her sister stole the lean. The lean ain't mine. That was D Will shit, I do believe. One of the boys, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, that's some dirty shit. Like, y'all over here partying with us and shit. and y'all doing your thing, and you know how I do. Everybody get treated the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pull up, do what you want to do, smoke, niggas in here rolling up 50 fucking blunts, all that shit. And
You're a hell of a host.
And you bitches is still food, all that, you know.
Oh, you love
and
cooking.
you bitches is still no. We had shit catered. We had just when we was at the White Bar, we went down the street to the down the plaza to the wing spot.
Mm-hmm.
We had got a gang of motherfucking wings and fish and fries and all type of shit, right, to bring back to the crib. Before the bar had closed.
Yeah.
And they knew we was coming back to get the shit like about 1:45. So we come back, get our pans of food. We everybody come back to my crib. And we all in this bitch. I'm telling you, it's about 30 niggas in here. And not to mention the females, it's probably like 20 bitches in here. So the crib packed, right, with niggas and bitches. Alcohol, all type of shit, everything here. Plus niggas buying more bottles just to pull up with the hoes because they trying to fuck. You know how they go.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I'm like, so the next morning I leave my shit on the counter. I'm not expecting nobody to take nothing from nowhere up out of here. Like, motherfuckers know better than that. And then I get up, I'm like, damn, I got a bottle missing. So I'm looking all through the kitchen like, did I hide something for myself? No. Because I tend to do that sometimes.
How'd you do?
You know.
I still can't find a couple things.
Yeah, man, like, don't, like, the moral of the story is, like, you don't have to steal. If you want something, just, when you're in my house, if you want something, just ask for it.
You know what? That's where you and I are alike, because when I host, and I was the host, always, type deal, especially in Texas. But it was like, that's why I said, if you ask, you'll receive.
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, fuck, go ahead. I don't
care.
Yeah,
you just don't.
It's community shit, man.
Yeah. So you just don't like that shit right there. That I get perturbed with that shit, and I don't like that. And if I don't like something, then I'm not fucking with you no more.
Yeah.
And then Amanda swear up and down she ain't take my bottle. There was a couple other people that said she did, but I wasn't there to see it. Amanda's a good friend of mine. I've been knowing her since the 7th grade.
Yeah.
So I would hope she wouldn't, because she already know. All she got to do is ask me.
Yeah.
But yeah, come to find out, she did though. She took the bottle.
You know what? That kind of sucks. And it goes with, like, especially when I was the only one when I went to Western, right? Well, I started off at KVCC. And then, but when I left, and when I was 18 years old and I graduated, blah, 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 and we had a graduation party, and then my parents got divorced, it was 3 different moving trucks. I went to Western, my dad went to his house, my mom went to her house, right? And, but it was funny because I was the same fucking way, man. It was like, guys, it's not that big of, like, I would leave out shit. Guys, it's fine. Use it. Yeah. I don't give a shit. I don't care what it was. Food, whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Across the board. But then I'd wake up and I'd be like, you guys didn't leave anything?
Nothing?
Like, it was clean, but they fucking cleaned it. Like the house looked like it just fucking got cleaned.
Yeah.
When I walked out of my room and opened up my door, I'm like...
Well, it wasn't... in my situation, when that happened, like I said, I had so many bottles, and I was the only one drinking that shit because, like I said, all the other guys, all them niggas had bottles. They brought their own bottles. They weren't fucking with my bottles because they knew that was niggas was bringing that for my birthday. I don't even ask for shit. On my B-Day, I don't even ask my girl for nothing. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Yeah, but my little homies, they got love for a nigga, so they know what I like. Yeah. So they, on my birthday,
show respect.
Yeah. So they bring whatever. They know what I get down with. But for a motherfucker to take something, and you supposed to
just
be my
take
friend.
It, yeah.
Like, you a long-term friend. Bitch, I've been knowing you. I knew you before I knew my wife.
Grade school.
I knew you before I had kids. And this how you play me?
Yeah.
And so that's the part that pissed me off. I didn't talk to her for a long time after that.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't talk to her for like a year. Yeah, I didn't talk to her. Yeah. I didn't talk to her.
You're nowadays in how old we
are now.
I
blocked her and
a year goes
all
by.
That shit. Yeah, I didn't. She tried to pop him a no, bitch, and I told her, you know what you did. Until you admit the shit to me, then we won't never have a conversation ever.
So let me ask you this though. Why can't people admit and take accountability on
She
shit?
did, but it took her ass a long time.
But why does it take that long?
And I don't know.
Are people that big of a narcissist?
I don't know. I would have shut it off bail. Like when you leave here, Mark, and you leave and you be like, Bub, you can keep the rest of that bottle.
Yeah.
That's the shit I would have done. Because, and I remember distinctly asking Amanda, did you need anything? You know how I do.
And you
it.
did ask me. And I was like, yeah, go. Dude.
And I ask her
That's why I
all
brought
the
it,
time,
you
I'm
know?
like, Amanda, you got everything you need? Do you need cigarettes? You need gas? Do you need whatever you need? You know, are you good? And, you know, so she knows what type of person I am. Like, because you my homie. And I fuck with you the wrong way. And we don't fuck around. We don't do the sex thing and none of that shit. We're cool.
Friends, you're best.
Yeah.
It's like a sister to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why I was like, now I know she be fucked up. When she get fucked up, she do stupid shit. So after a while, I chalked it up as that. But I was still pissed about it because she didn't tell me.
But you know what the worst thing is? And I'm sure you can agree with me, and correct me if I'm wrong on this. But, you know, when you have generous people, like me, like when I was in college, I was able to have a ton of money, okay? And I took everybody out buying shots, doing everything. But then I'd bring you back home, and then all of a sudden you take from me.
You know why?
And it's like, what the fuck?
You know why that is?
Are you killing?
No, it's called people will take you for granted. They will take your kindness for weakness. And some people, what we call that in the hood is hating, because you had to have some type of feeling that you was having in your chest about the things that I'm able to do and the things that you're not able to do. But we don't look at it like that.
No.
We don't look at it like that.
We don't.
We just look at it right. Like people like me and you and your brother and a couple of my homies, we don't look at it like that. We look at it like, shit, everybody can get in on this shit. Because we can do it, we're going to do it. Let's all have fun. Yeah.
Let's have a good time. Family or not do it.
Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, but when people get to doing shit like that, it make you not want to fuck with nobody.
Just
you know,
because
I started telling motherfuckers, man, this BYOB now over here.
See, that's what I started doing in Texas.
Yeah.
Actually.
You got to bring your own bottle, nigga. I'm not finna be buying shit because I know how that makes certain people feel. And just what the saying is true. One bad apple will spoil it for the bunch.
It does.
Yeah.
Because it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah. So, yeah. I could see if my woman did it, that's fine. Because this is my woman. I wouldn't care if she... Yeah, if she... I didn't have my wife... I didn't have my wife going my goddamn...
Because I have to agree with you on that.
I didn't have my wife going in my pocket and take a few $100s out of my pocket while I was asleep. And then I'd call her. And I'd be like, bitch, did you go in my pocket? And she'd be like, yep. And I'd be like, okay. Why are you just saying
that? Is one thing. I did have a couple friends in college that, because we had cash and saves and stuff like that, that they would actually write notes, you know, Mark or see, that's Malibu.
Cool. He left an IOU for you.
Listen, hey, I'm sorry, I needed gas or whatever. I took $40. You know, I'll bring it back. Yeah. But I just want to let you know, and they'll sign it.
Yeah.
You know, fuck. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, at least he did that.
Yeah.
Instead of making you contemplating things.
Because back then they didn't have text or anything.
Because then everybody's suspect. If he wouldn't have done that, then now everybody's
then I'm
suspect.
looking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay, out of 20 people who
and that's
did
what I'm
it.
saying. So I'm like, but see me, I already know. Like I already knew it in that instance right there. And I hate to keep harping on it, but I already knew in that instance right there, in that one particular setting or whatever. I knew why would my little homies bring me all these bottles and then have enough never take one when they all had
when they already
own.
bought you it.
So I knew it was a female.
It was a gift.
I knew it was a female that did it because that's bogus female shit.
Well, why would you bring a bottle?
And come to find out,
bring a bottle to somebody's house and then take it?
Yeah, that's
bullshit.
Yeah,
come on now.
Right. So that's why I'm like, nah, a bitch did this shit. One of these thirsty ass bitches did this shit. I didn't know which one at the time until one of the guys was like, "Yeah, man, we seen woo 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 with this," and I didn't know. Didn't nobody know who took the lean, right? Mm-hmm. That when I caught Amanda ass up, then she told on her sister about the lean, and so I just.
Max gave me that shit one time, and I'll tell you what.
Dude, that shit, I tried it maybe
I had
twice.
one cup.
I don't want to do shit but go to sleep off that shit.
Oh, man, I was like, Max, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, that shit just make me.
It tasted good, but
yeah, when they mix with the pop and shit.
Yeah,
but it just make.
It was actually Max bought grape Faygo
Well, they mix it with they mix it with pineapple. Most of them mix it with pineapple or Sprite.
Really?
Pineapple Faygo or Sprite. Yeah, that's all you're gonna see. Or the Max had brought over a case of the
Please
like,
don't tell me Truly or anything like that.
No. A case of the 4 liter. I mean the 20-ounce bottles of 24-ounce bottles of the Faygo. The one that has the stars and stripes on it, like the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, that's almost like Sprite. It's
almost like cream soda-ish.
Yeah.
Cream soda-ish, something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
the cream soda. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the voice was fucking that up. And
the cream soda's good though.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Faygo anymore. Faygo ain't as good as it used to be.
Max is the only one I know that has.
Yeah,
that I've seen.
He likes.
But he likes that off-brand shit cereal too. He loves cereal.
I like cereal too, but I don't buy the off-brand shit.
He loves the big bags.
Yeah, the bags, the multi meals. Yeah, the big bags of cereal.
And he loves it.
But
actually, it doesn't taste any different.
It doesn't, because it's pretty much the same thing.
It really is.
Just in a different container.
Oh
yeah. Some of it though is not.
Man, I'll tell you what. Cocoa Pebbles, or what was it? The chocolate. What was it? Chocolate Flakes or whatever the hell.
I don't know. I never had
the Dracula one. That.
Oh, Count Chocula.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I like Count.
And then the one with the little
I didn't like the blueberry
the little
one.
cookies in it. Too.
I didn't like the Frankenberry or the blueberry one.
You didn't like the Frankenberry?
No.
Oh,
just the Count Chocula.
See, Max.
I would eat that.
Max didn't put milk in it. What he would do is he would put half and half in it.
Creamer? No way.
Dude, and I'll tell you what, every bite, ask him about it. Every bite you took, you just felt like you were getting fatter and fatter.
Hell yeah. Half and half thick as fuck. The fuck? This is not meant to eat cereal with, man. What the fuck? No, Millie.
Oh, I remember one day, Max was so mad at me. I took it and I was like, dude, I need to make some whipped cream real quick. And it was after Thanksgiving. I took him home, and we had a pumpkin. My mom sent me back with, a bunch of slices of pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie.
And I was like, Max, give me your whippet set real quick. And I put it in and I took it up. I said, give me a CO2.
Oh my God.
And then he
turned it up.
He went to go
was high as fuck. Oh, damn.
You should see him. He's so stoned. And then his mouth it looked like he was fucking convulsing, dude. He was like, shit. What the fuck? I was like, dude, I just told you. I just served you a pie with the fucking shit on it. And
I just used it.
Oh, dude, it was the... It would be funny to have my brother on just to hear some of the stupid stories that him and I have done.
I bet.
They're funny as shit, man.
Brothers.
Oh, my God. But just to watch him go like this, he's laying on his couch just like this, going, thinking he was going to take air. CO2.
I would have died laughing, bro.
It looked like he just had a cream pie.
Max.
Oh my God. But Max, he doesn't get mad at that shit. He's just like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. And then he starts laughing and giggling like a little schoolgirl.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What's that?
You know I just did.
What?
You looked at the socks. They're solid colors.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not, dude. Why'd you pull them up?
Actually, you didn't even notice the last ones.
Yeah, I did.
Actually, Brock goes, I can't believe Nate didn't throw you out on that fucking Friday podcast. Thursday podcast.
I didn't say shit. I just left the fucking
because they were like ringed.
Yeah, no, I seen that. I did, but I said
Brock was waiting for you.
I said not today.
He goes. Nate was really nice that day.
Yeah, I said not today. I said fuck it. I'm gonna leave him alone today.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna leave them socks alone today, baby.
Oh,
just let it go. Bro, like I think about this shit from time to time on another note. And me and my brother, I never forget it. Me and my older brother. And,
that was Mike?
Yeah, I was always bigger than Mike. And he's bigger than me now because I got my medical issues going on. But he's bigger than me now.
Well, he's stocky anyways, man.
He wasn't though. He when he came home from prison, he was because he was in there eating good because he's working in the kitchen and working out all the time. So yeah, But yeah, he's stocky now. But when we were kids, teenagers, me and him got into our last fight. We never had a physical fight after this moment. We got into it on the block, and because he did some bullshit in my eyes. We were out there, taking care of what we take care of, and he stepped on my toes, and he took some money out of my pocket. Not literally like put his hand in my pocket, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So I was mad as fuck about that, and somehow, some way, I don't even know where the fuck this nigga. He had a cane.
What?
Yeah, we was like, at that time we was like 14 and 15 or 15 and 16.
And he had a cane?
He had a cane, because we used to beat niggas' ass back then. We didn't shoot back then. So
well, it's fist. Yeah.
It's
like what you brought up Friday.
What you can get beat with a bat, a stick, chain.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but we wasn't really shooting too much back then.
Yeah.
And nobody was.
Man shit.
Yeah. So we arguing back and forth, and it's a gang of niggas out there on the block. Like the block is full, and we arguing and shit. And this nigga, he like, nigga, walk up on me, because me and Mike used to fight all the time. And he was like, nigga, you walk up on me, I'm gonna crack your ass with this cane. So it shit stink. I walked up on nigga, cracked me with the cane a couple of times, right? So he get to running, I'm chasing his ass, right? We went all the way like 4 blocks. I finally catch his ass. So he had to drop the cane to run faster. I finally catch his ass, trip him up, and get the choking the fuck out of him. I get behind and put him, we used to call it the Great Wolf.
Almost like a sleeper.
The rear naked choke, yeah. So I'm choking the fuck out of him, and
it's hard to get out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere.
There's only a couple things you can do.
Especially when you wrap a motherfucking legs up and you just choke the fuck out of him. And this motherfucking white dude pulled up. And he's like, hey, let him go. And I was like, motherfucker, this a family problem. Unless you want us to get on your ass. And my brother was like, I loosened up a little bit. And he was like, yeah, motherfucker, we'll get on your ass.
You loosened up and your brother said, no,
yeah. God damn it. That's facts. Ask my brother when you see him. But
that is actually hilarious, though.
That was the last physical altercation we ever had. Because we talked after that, and I said, bro, the shit we just did was embarrassing. He said the same thing. It was embarrassing because we did it in front of everybody, and we brothers, so we not. I said, bro, we embarrassed ourselves. Yeah. And so we talked about it and shit, and I was like, bro, I don't never want to for us to feel like that. We had if we ever feel like that, we have to put our hands on each other for whatever reason, man. We just got to walk away from this shit because at the end of the day, you my brother. It's okay if we be mad at each other and hold a grudge for a little minute or whatever, but the physical shit, I don't never want to do that shit again.
Yeah. It's funny because actually, you and Mike are just like Max and I, type deal. Is actually that the last altercation we had is we don't have to get into it, but it was the one that I was talking to you about and blah blah. That was the last physical altercation we've ever had, because it went too far.
Yeah,
and it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, man, for people to see two brothers,
especially with my dad,
putting their hands on each other, and because it's supposed to be me and you against the world.
Exactly.
And so
that's what it should be.
Now, but we do have our differences, but we haven't had a physical altercation in over 30 years. And I would never allow myself, and I don't think my brother would either, for us to be in a position to where we would have a physical altercation. But we have our differences because we're two different men. And
everybody is.
He has his opinion, I have my opinion.
Individuality.
Yeah, because I'll cuss his ass out and he'll cuss me out and we'll leave it at that. But a couple of days later or whatever, however long later, we'll be back talking again. But yeah.
Yeah, you know what I actually thought about when I was coming here, and I texted you at the light, and I was going through Richland, and I texted you, I'm on my way, and I started laughing my ass off actually. And it was so funny. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
It happens.
Fucking brain fart.
Dude, I had that shit. That shit happens to everybody. I don't give a fuck.
I just had it all laid out and I just fucking lost it. And it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. Like it just.
There's not even a glimpse.
It just
like sealed door.
It just disappeared.
God.
Shit me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey, don't y'all worry about this motherfucker going yet. Nah, he's still about halfway full, but don't worry about it. I got one that's not even cracked right here. You understand me?
I only drink on Friday.
It's what they call it. What's they call
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Good Friday. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Catholics.
Hopefully, I can have a good day, all night. Mm-hmm.
You will. It's Easter weekend, man. It's a holiday. Everybody's having a holiday. It doesn't matter what holiday it is.
You know what fucked me up though? I'm still stuck on this shit. When my girl told me, I'm like, babe, do you want to cook anything for Easter? She was like, who the fuck cook on Easter? I said,
Everybody fucking cooks.
I told her, it blew me.
Even shitty cooks cook on Easter.
Man, it blew me. I said, I have never not known anybody in my life who didn't at least make a ham and a couple of sides on Easter. I've never known anybody that didn't.
Yeah.
But it just so happens, this is a leap year, so her motherfucking birthday fell on Easter.
Oh.
Yeah, so she don't want to cook.
That's right, we get an extra day this year.
She want to go to dinner without saying she want to go to dinner. Well, motherfucker, just say that.
So wait, so her birthday's always on Easter, right?
No.
So she has a leap year birthday.
Every 4 years, just like every 4 years, which is leap year. My dad's birthday fell on. My dad's birthday fell on Thanksgiving every 4 years.
So when she grew up, did they just do it before?
I don't fucking know.
No, I didn't know if you ever asked her.
I don't know. I know I didn't ask her shit when she said that. Everything else went out the window.
I always wondered that shit.
The first thing popped in my mind was, bitch, okay, I know your birthday fall on Easter, so you want to go out to eat.
You know what? She'll stay young. She doesn't fucking age for 3 years.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Yeah.
Technically speaking, she can't.
You know when you can always tell, when it's leap year, February has 29 days instead of 28.
Correct. Yes.
And that's every 4 years. That's leap year.
Wait, hold on.
Her birthday is on March 31st. Easter doesn't fall on March 31st every year. Only every 4 years. Astronomy, bitch.
I never actually looked at that.
Yeah.
And I love astronomy.
Yeah. My dad was born November
I never even
27th. And I think that a few years back, his birthday fell on Thanksgiving. His birthday every 4 years would fall directly on Thanksgiving.
That actually makes sense because you know what? Okay, so on my birthday is December 9th, right?
Yeah.
So it always is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it reverts back to Saturday, Friday, Thursday, and it's only those 4 days.
It goes up a day every year. Your birthday does.
Or it goes back.
It's never the same.
I've never had my birthday on a Monday.
Yeah. It's if you haven't, you will.
I've never.
Yeah,
it's always goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday.
Okay, well, yeah, I get that because your shit's on the 9th. Mm-hmm. But because that's an odd day. So is the 31st, but it's
I'm an odd motherfucker.
It's the.
You know I had to. Come on. You know I had to.
That is true. But you just made me lose my train of thought. Shit. The fuck?
I still can't get my train of thought.
I can't even think about the shit no more, Mark. What the fuck? I had something I wanted to say, but it's over now. Shit. The fuck? Oh my god.
2 brain farts make it right. Makes a fart.
Yeah. Now, what was that before that?
What was that? 2 brain farts make it right?
Yeah, damn. Holy
it means we're taking
shit.
a moment of silence.
Yeah. We need to take this motherfucker to... What was...
So I gotta ask you. Sorry. So, what do you think about this whole 7-year war shit thing?
What do you mean?
Like in religion, right?
The what?
So it's coming up, the 7-year war, some shit about the Messiah is actually the Antichrist. But we were talking about religion shit earlier before we got off topic a little bit. But.
Bro, I try to find a hint.
Because they say the Jews they actually do the Messiah. Okay. Cool.
Well, that's what they say,
but they're actually, the Messiah is the Antichrist.
No. I don't. The Messiah and the Antichrist is two different things. The Antichrist is supposed to be, if you look it up, I do believe that.
I haven't looked it up. That's why
I do believe the Antichrist. I could be wrong, but I do believe the Antichrist is supposed to be born to a human female.
So what?
And the Messiah, let them tell it, would be Jesus, right?
The Messiah is Jewish.
Which would be Jesus.
Yes.
Because they say he was born in Jerusalem, right? Who knows? Other people say he was born in Egypt. But who knows?
See, that's what
we're finding out more and more every day.
Egypt. Yeah.
We are finding out. Listen.
And Palestine.
Palestine. Well, no. See, Palestine, you're talking about over there about the Gaza Strip?
Yes.
No.
And that's why Trump, because he knew the 7-year thing, he
didn't know shit.
That's why he gave Jerusalem,
Trump did?
Well, he tried to. What he did when Trump was in office, he thought about it, okay? And please, Google it, do whatever, multiple Googles.
I won't Google shit about Trump because Trump's an idiot.
But what he was that's why he gave Jerusalem.
He's not really
the Holy Land
Trump,
to Palestine.
And I hate to talk bad about a person that I do not know and that I've never met, but Trump. I don't know, man. I think he's so full of himself. He don't know shit. Like he's so inside himself, beside himself, behind himself. He Trump, to me, is the type of person that, from what I've seen, not what I actually know, but what I've heard him say, the things that he says, and the shit that he does, he has everything in his self-interest. And that's why he wanted to become president, because there's a lot of shit that he knew that he had going on in his life and in his dealings with other corporations and people and shit around the world.
Which he could
being the president of the United States, he could save himself.
Yeah,
and he could save those around him.
Redact everything.
Pardons, all that shit. Yeah. Because he would have that legal power
well,
to do that.
I'm glad you said pardons, because he said with all the people that the insurrection, he said, if I become president, I'm going to pardon every one of you.
And see, the thing that I do respect about him, he got the balls to say and do the shit.
And
don't give a fuck what nobody
I don't care about what he does.
What can you do? What can you do? You think that the real government officials, like in the upper echelons of the government, you think they give a fuck about him pardoning somebody about some bullshit?
No, absolutely not.
They don't care about that. They got other shit to deal with. Though. They got other shit to deal with, man. More important shit to deal with. So, yeah, if that's the game he wants to play, like, I can't wait to get in office so he can make more money, make the rich richer, pardon motherfuckers.
Speaking of money,
do all that.
I love how he just says money, because that's why his IPO for Trump Media just came out. And I'll tell you what, because he literally was almost, because of $275 million, blah, blah, blah.
It was more than that, 475.
But that's why he took his IPO. He made $4 billion a couple days ago on his IPO.
I don't know.
Trump Media went IPO, so it went publicly traded instead of private.
Yeah, but
he made $4 billion on it.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
to be honest, I don't know.
I always watch CNBC.
I don't know anything about that, but good for him if he did.
Yeah, no, he's very smart, but he's very self-indulged.
Yeah.
But you gotta love a guy that doesn't give a shit.
Well, they talking about going after his assets and shit from the, I believe it's either a court in New York or Georgia. One of them, but they want that 400 and something million.
That's New York. Yes.
Yeah. They want that 400 and something million.
That's why he took it public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever, Trump ain't no fucking dummy when it comes to money.
No, he's not. Yeah.
I mean, he came from money. He grew up around business.
His dad
Yeah, so he's not a fucking idiot when it comes to money. He might be a dummy when it comes to other shit in his personal life, but when it comes to money, he ain't no fucking fool.
Our personal life, we are dumb.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say everybody is, but we all make mistakes. We all do crazy
Majority
shit.
of us make mistakes.
We all do crazy shit. We all do unexcusable shit sometimes. But that, that's life though.
Act now and take it.
That's life. That shit. Unless you're an idiot your whole life, that's going to define you. But if you just make mistakes here and there, that's humanity.
Yeah.
Like everybody is. Nobody's perfect. Not one person on the planet is perfect.
Now, I know damn well you go into a situation because you're way too intelligent, and I look at it like this too as well. And maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong if you're not like this. But I look at it as I'll do something, but I'll look at all the angles before I do it, and just see, okay, can I get out? If I do this, it's going to come out here. And if it does come out here, way bad down here, I know exactly which way to go, which avenue.
Yeah, because if it doesn't, if the situation pertaining at hand, whatever situation it is, if it doesn't come out the way that you wanted to come out, all it should do and make you have to do or work to do, you just got to work harder to get it to where you need it to be, and that's a task in itself. Because listen, man, the more negative thoughts you have in your mind about whatever situation you're going through, the more negative the situation is going to turn out to be.
Absolutely.
But if you're positive about what you know you're capable of doing, then you're always going to come out on top.
I'm glad you said that, because when I think of, and guys, it's true, and I know you guys think this too, and correct me if I'm wrong again, but I look at things, if I literally say, okay, shit, and I start thinking about it, this is going to happen, it's going to fucking happen, period, no matter what, and it's going to blindside me.
Well, you can always overthink.
But if you are positive, it's not going to happen.
Well, it's hard to be positive when you're put in a situation where it's stressful, strenuous, and do something. You might wake up in the middle of the night sweating bullets over the shit that you're dealing with.
Anxiety.
The negative shit that 9 times out of 10 you put yourself into. Mm-hmm. So you have to take that 1% chance that you have of cleaning that shit up and making a better shot at it. But 1% is better than no percent.
Correct.
And if you apply yourself, you can always make it out of it. You might have to rob Peter to pay Paul. You might have to lie, cheat, and steal, which is bullshit, because that shit comes back to you too.
It always comes full circle.
But you can. There's certain things that you can do to get yourself out of the situation that you're in, and then that's called making amends with whoever you've done wrong, whatever you've done wrong. And nobody's too old to do that. Nobody is never too wise to or to think that they're better or above doing that. Because there's always things that you can do, whether it's making amends with someone else or making amends with yourself. You have to make amends with yourself before you can make amends with somebody else, and that's called accountability.
True.
So
absolutely,
there we have it, and that's a hard pill to swallow.
What is your view on the saying that, what was Jesus? I was just righting the wrongs correct. Well, when you do so many things bad, but you try to right it, you do right things just to try to even it out. What is your view on that?
Well,
do you believe in that, or do you think it's
no? There is, but it depends on how bad the bad.
And then I guess my follow up is: do you believe in coincidences?
No, I don't think anything is a coincidence. No, I think whatever comes to you, you brought to you. I don't believe in coincidences. I just don't.
Thank you, because I don't either.
Yeah, I think whatever comes your way or whatever you give out, if somebody brought it their way or you brought it your way for whatever reason, for whatever you've done or for whatever they've done. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Now I can't say that completely, not 100%. The coincidence I would believe in is like stupid shit. Like if I was in love with this chick and we broke up and years have passed by and I thought about her from time to time, and maybe she thought about me from time to time, and then we just bump into each other somewhere at a club, at a store or something. Now that's a coincidence.
True that,
because I never thought I'd see you again.
Because you didn't call her, she didn't call you.
Blah, blah, blah. And then we reconnect and might rekindle or whatever. That's a coincidence. But most other shit, no, it's not a coincidence.
Now my next follow up with a coincidence. because of social media, Facebook, blah blah blah. You can actually get on and see what people are doing, blah blah. Do you even really think coincidence is there because of social media anymore?
No,
because you can actually look and see where somebody's going.
No, there's no coincidence there. It's just that like people drop their lows where they gonna be at. No, it's not a fucking coincidence because you're gonna make it a point if you want to go and make and do whatever you're gonna do. That's how a lot of these young niggas get they ass in hot water because you doing shit on there. So when niggas come holler at you or the police come holler at you, that ain't no coincidence, nigga. You just put it out there for all to see. So no, it's not a fucking coincidence. It's you being an idiot. So when niggas, if you on social media on your live and you talking this and that about whatever nigga or whatever, and motherfucker pull up and smoke your ass, that ain't no coincidence, nigga. Yeah. You asked
you
for it.
You already knew you were going to be there.
You asked for it.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what situation it is. But
now with women it's different because women might be like, yeah, me and my homegirls going to do this. Ooh, and a nigga on your lurking on your page and shit. Now he see it. Now he pull up. No, that's lurking. That ain't no coincidence. That nigga knew where you was going to be at, bitch. He wanted to come lurk on you and
you put it out there.
And
anyway.
You looking good. Yeah, you told where you was going to be. Yeah. But that bitch might be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here just because you all on my page and shit. Nigga, ooh, my nigga right over there. So no, that's lurking. That ain't no coincidence. That's this nigga trying to, get, he like.
I had to ask
she
that,
looking
man.
good, and he like, damn, I know where this bitch finna be at. No, that's not a coincidence.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, no, ain't no coincidence. That's that nigga lurking on the bitch page.
Gotcha.
So it's a big difference. That's like when motherfuckers know, like, whoever coming to the White House, that shit gonna be on the news, that shit gonna be on social media.
Yep.
You just can't get in the White House now. You gotta be, But I'm just saying, like, they know who gonna be there or whenever who gonna be there. Same difference, not the same thing, but the same difference. Like when women get on there and they be like, yeah, me and my homegirls finna do this, we finna turn up, we finna be fly as hell, all this, woo woo, and they know it. So women
and they attention. Post when they feel good. They post.
What? So no, those are not coincidences. Nigga from your past pull up on you and he trying to get with you. That bitch don't want to be with you, nigga. She ain't talked to you in 2 years. She don't want to fuck with you no more. She moving on to the next and best. Because if she wanted to be with you, if she wanted to see you, she would have got a hold of your ass.
She would have called you. Yeah.
Yeah. And vice versa.
True that. You told me that.
That's why I don't be on social media like that. I don't want nothing on there to be driving me crazy. I'd rather not know what a motherfucker is or is not saying about me. I can get fucked less.
It's funny because I actually got on Facebook last night and I haven't literally... I don't know much about Facebook, man. They make it so fucking complicated to do shit on Facebook. To delete shit, pictures, whatever.
Yeah. You
have to go through fucking like 5 different fucking things to do.
I feel like when you be on Facebook, you be lurking.
That's what I'm
or you're lurking or you're promoting.
That's actually kind of what I'm getting.
You're promoting yourself, your business, or you lurking trying to find somebody and trying to see what's up with them. Either whether it be a male or female, like you want to see what's up with. You could be just trying to get up, reconnect with some of your old friends, your guys, or whatever, or you lurking on a bitch. 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers be, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna give about a 7. Niggas be lurking on bitches. Trying to find out when you missed that old, you want that old thing back.
So I got a question on Facebook. When you go, like, I've had this with a few exes, and especially, I'm trying to, wow. But anyways, I've had these questions come up. It's like, why do you still have these pictures up on Facebook? And I'm like, I don't know how to fucking get them off.
They're called
and
memories.
Then they even go up.
They're called memories. And
even if you delete them, they still come up.
If you do take them up, right, they'll come up on that day that you took them.
But you can't find them.
Yeah.
It's like, where the... It's like Zuckerberg. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, Mark. I think you capped out on that. Because I think you'll take, because, like I said, you be lurking. when it comes to that, because I know exactly what you're talking about. We're not going to bring.
Oh, I know. I do not lurk on Facebook. I do not.
Facebook
is too much for me, man.
But yeah,
I don't like
you.
it.
No, motherfucker.
I hate Facebook, man.
You be on there lurking. I can see you at home.
I shut it off for like 6 months.
You did that podcast by yourself where you was in your fucking robe, kicked back on the couch, motherfucker.
I wasn't in a robe.
You whatever the fuck. You was in your pajamas with the dog and shit.
Well, it was late at night.
You was on there. That's what I'm saying. Late night when you've been drinking and
9:30, 10.
Mind get to working too fast. You was on there lurking like a motherfucker.
Not on Facebook.
Trying to get that old thing back.
New.
Yeah.
I am trying to get that old thing back, but not on Facebook.
Whatever social media platform.
No.
You know, but
I hate Facebook.
You get my jest of it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. I'm sure everybody else.
Because I don't know, bro. I when I had Facebook, and this was back in like 2010, and because I did it. I did it myself. I ain't no better than nobody else. Shit, I had lurked on a couple bitches.
I have lurked. When you say I have lurked, don't get me wrong.
I'm all in their motherfucking inbox trying to see what's up, and I got lucky with a couple of them.
I've gotten out of my Facebook, and I was like, "What is my password?" And then I looked at the old passwords.
And then
I did not change my password to that or that or that,
and still can't remember it.
No,
it's the same.
She got into my fucking Facebook.
Oh.
And changed the password.
That's what made me get off that shit, because I was doing some bullshit. And I was like, damn. Yeah, I got caught up. Well, bye-bye Facebook. And I ain't had it since, bro. This was like 2012.
You know, it's funny because I actually tried to look you up because I was thinking about it. I don't know why, but I was like, wait, Nate and I are partners. We're doing all this shit.
Yeah.
But we're not even on Facebook friends. So I looked.
I
no, you're not.
No. Because if I get on Facebook,
and bro, I actually suspended mine.
That like Facebook and Twitter, and like that shit right there. If I get on there and people see my name and my photo and all that shit on there, like
I was thinking MySpace.
I never had a MySpace.
I didn't know that was there anymore.
And it still is. Yeah, it came back. It came back. It was gone and it came back.
Really?
Yeah, it's back. Yeah. But I know if I get on MySpace, if I get on Facebook or Twitter or all that, and then because a lot of people are on Twitter and Facebook and what's the other one?
Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace, and then
no, not MySpace. The other one where it deletes itself automatically.
That's Snapchat.
Snapchat, yeah. If I get on there,
what a fucking shit show that is.
I don't want no part of that shit, bro. I don't want no part of that.
I had one girl send me some shit on. She made me get on Snapchat in Texas.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I was just like, "What?" And then,
see, Mark, because
it's like 3 minutes or something.
If I'm not promoting nothing, if I was promoting something, you know,
Mom's inside, by the way.
Tell her I say hello and thank you for the deviled eggs. The motherfuckers are good, and tell her Jess is not gonna like her tomorrow. Well, she's not gonna like you. I'm not gonna tell her mom.
Oh, she's gonna be pissing me.
Yeah, but yeah. So, because I know how I am, Mark. That's why I'd rather stay away from that shit. Because I got a good woman, and she's good to me, and I'd rather not do or say something, especially under the influence of alcohol, because I say some crazy shit on there to a bitch real quick, and then what? I'm gonna get caught immediately.
That's why it's better to put your phone in the safe.
If you're single, it's fine. No, I ain't hiding shit. I ain't gonna hide my phone.
You know how many times I've woken up going, I don't even want to look at the motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't deal with that shit. I don't. No, I heard the dings.
I'd rather just wake up and my girl say, "Nigga, you cussed me out last night." Well, it's better than me hollering. You catching me hollering at another bitch. So yeah, I'd rather take me cussing you out than you catching me hollering at another bitch. Because then that shit, a woman will never forget that part.
They don't forget shit.
No, nigga, they got the mind of an elephant.
And you don't even know. All of a sudden, they'll bring it up like 4 months later. And you're like, what? How?
Shit, 4
Everything
years
goes
later.
through your fucking ears and out. In one ear, out the other.
Man,
I thought it did.
My wife brought some shit up on me the other day when we was having a little tick. And she brought up some shit I did like back in 2012, 2015, somewhere around there. And I'm like, damn. They don't forget nothing.
No, they don't.
No, so I wouldn't put Jess through that. You know, I wouldn't give her a reason to doubt me as far as that, because she already doubt me when it come to Kim, when it come to my wife.
She shouldn't doubt you though.
She does, but she doesn't. But there's always that fucking thin line right there, you know, where she wouldn't put it past me, because
they're past.
Well, no, because that's the mother of my children, and we're still married, but we're not together. We're separated, and so it's always that, you know, she knows that shit. That was the love of my life. And now she is, but still, there's that always that hint in the back of her brain, like if he wanted to, he could.
That little thing that talks to you.
Yeah. That devil on your shoulder over here, and the angel. That shit. But
I love you and I love you, but
you know. So that's I know how she feels. So I try to stay clear of that shit, because I don't want to hurt her, and I don't want to make her feel like I'm less than worthy of being, which I probably am, and. A lot of motherfuckers would say, "Well, she don't deserve you."
Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying because Mark, I was a piece of shit, and I knew it. I cheated my whole fucking career. And when I say my career, I made a career out of cheating.
That's almost like me though. I mean, from traveling state to state, like literally, I'd go into a different state, and I had like 3 different women. But they all knew, like, it wasn't, you know.
But see, I don't want to...
Still, it was stupid, you know?
Now that you think back on it, and now that I'm older...
Think back on it. Now, I look back and I'm like...
and I don't want to... I got a woman who loves me, and I love her, and I'm good to her. The only thing that'll fuck us up if I kept her doing some bullshit, because I ain't going to be doing no bullshit. So, but me loving her and knowing that she loves me, and that... You know, we went through a lot of shit in our lives. She has, I have, and she's done whatever she's done. I've done whatever I've done. I don't want to bring that shit into our relationship.
Yeah. Do you ever think that you and that guys? I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to run because I got to take care of Mom. But one last question to you: Do you? And this goes for both of us, but I'm going to ask you first. But do you ever think that you look at, because I've seen some things. I'm not going to capitalize, but. I'm going to say it about myself, but I look at some women and that I'm dating or I'm with, blah, 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 and I look at them like, I've done that, and now it's kind of got the scenario, but it doesn't, but it's still shit. It kind of correlates together, but now I'm pissed off because I know I would have done what I'm trying to accuse you of.
You know what? I'm
gonna
tell you this, and I always say this. You're not slick standing next to a can of oil. A woman will let you know what she wants you to know, and you will not find out about what she's done if she does not want you to know. So, but if there's certain signals that you're picking up on, listen, man, believe what your eyes and your ears are telling you. At the end of the day, even though you may not be able to prove it, but believe what your eyes and your mind and your ears and your heart is telling you.
See, I believe nothing would
because them motherfuckers only work in that corner. How do you say it? Work together in sync, pretty much. When you're feeling that type of way about your woman, when you feel like there's something going on. Now, some men can be overzealous when it comes to shit because.
Are you talking about like that gut feeling you just
pretty
get?
Much, pretty much. Yeah. And when you feel that way, the same with a woman. A woman has a woman's intuition.
They have intuition.
Yeah, we have that gut feeling. But see, and then the thing is, and I'm telling you right now, and I mean this wholeheartedly. When you go looking for shit and you find it, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. I would rather for a woman to be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Be honest, because if I'm caught up, I ain't never lied. When I get caught up, now I will omit, right? I'm not gonna tell myself. But if I'm caught up and it's presented to me and it's facts and I know it, yeah, I did it.
Yeah. How long does it take you to figure that out, though?
Whenever they come with the facts.
Or just boom, oh shit, I can't get out of it.
As soon as they come with the facts, I'm going to be like, damn, them facts.
I hear that. That's actually very respectable.
I did that.
That's very respectable.
Yeah.
I mean, that just knows that you know yourself.
But when they come with a hunch, and they just trying to dig shit up out of you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Men and their hunches are usually right. Women and their hunches are 50-50.
No, you got it backwards. You got it backwards. No, women and their hunches are always right.
Really?
Yes.
You think that?
Yes. Yes, because they
Maybe
know.
it's just me then.
No, because they know more than what you think they know. They only let a little bit out at a time.
Yeah.
It's like a fishing line.
They only give you a couple
They're
words.
gonna hook you in.
They're
gonna hook you in. Hook, line, and sinker.
They give you the back of the book,
Yeah.
but don't give you the book.
Yeah, yeah. Because a woman, intellectually, they develop quicker than we do, and they're smarter than us. We're men are dumb because we have two heads to think with.
Yeah.
And that little head somehow, when it comes to different women, that motherfucker will take over. And that makes us dumb.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I will have to agree with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's yep. I will definitely have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to shoot out, but I gotta go take care of mom.
Yeah.
Help her. But do you want to give shout outs or anything like that?
I want to shout out my girl, her birthday coming up on Easter. I want to say happy birthday, baby. And I want you to enjoy your weekend. Have a good time. And then I want to shout out my sons, my daughter. And I want to shout out Mark's mom, Dixie, for making them badass deviled eggs. Thank you, ma'am.
She's gonna
I
love
want
that.
to shout out Mark for being who the fuck he is, a prick. I want to shout out John and
A
Ashley.
perfect, ridiculous,
John
insane,
and Ashley for being good
kick-ass
people.
motherfucker.
My homie Max. All my little homies around this motherfucker that's still free. All my little homies that's locked up. Love y'all. And I want to shout out all the ladies because y'all are beautiful and y'all really make the world go round. That's it and that's all, and fuck off.
Guys, I hope you have a wonderful Easter. We're not going to do this tomorrow, right?
No.
Okay. Anyways, guys, we'll reconvene Monday. And, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. Nate
Eat
and
a
I...
whole bunch of deviled eggs and Dutch oven your old lady.
There you go. So, I'm going to end it with this. Stay alive.
Don't die.
Perfecto.